Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bosnia, which, man, I've been having a hell of a time of my life in this Bosnian playthrough. It's probably the best one yet, even if it doesn't involve aggressive expansionism like with Asturias, Bactria, and India, which, again, I'm going to keep referencing those three series as if they were great in their own right. But now it looks like Bosnia has achieved it. Well, we know it's a great series already. It has been. But as you can see, Croatia has grown considerably, but that's due to inheritance. Because Bavaria, Croatia are one now. But the only thing that's been left out is, well, Serbia, Bohemia, and Great Moravia are part of this same dynasty. Which, they shall defend for this little area there. I ain't gonna help them out. But if they help to get Great Moravia and Serbia, I may consider it. Especially Serbia, we're right next door. But anyways, Bosnia has grown again. We finally got the ultimate goal for ours. Zahumir. It is finally ours. After a long, hard-fought war. Well, actually, that's a lot of bull. You just simply took and captured a couple of holdings. And the Byzantine Empire could never show up to a fight because they were too busy with their internal rebellion and whatnot. But still, we did it. And while we took this over, I could see that they were in the middle of building simple earthworks, thus fortifying this hill fortress more, which is good. And also in Zahumir, we're going to have this converted to Christiani. It'll be proper Bosnian culture, and under full control to fully utilize its taxes and levies. But look at all this land. Already there's 2 cities, but let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think of all this money that's going to be coming from it. But here's one problem. It's going to go to one of the sons who is not going to be elected instead of Nataša. Only Zahumir and Pagania will be left out for the succession, which I'm okay with. But most importantly, I still get to keep this duchy here. Oh, and by the way, we're not called a Banat anymore. We're Dutch because of the character's culture. It's not a South Slavic culture. So they don't get to use such terms, unfortunately. Because I like Ban, but Dutch is more feminine, I guess. Hang on, let me drink. Now that we've taken that ultimate objective, what about my soulmate, who was just basically, well, we took your land. He used to be governing this area, as he does have a claim to here. So now, my soulmate has gone, well, I don't know what the hell's he doing over there, despite the fact that he's governing the county of Syracuse, which is Syracusia, also known as Syracuse, back down in Sicily. Then larger part of Magna Graecia. But nonetheless, we basically kind of, used this man for him to, get him to accept the relationship in which he will take over Syracuse. Thus, he'll be leaving Nataša, unfortunately. Well, we will have an alliance with Syracuse to intervene in our matters. Like that's going to do any damage. And it also means in the future she will inherit Syracuse herself. Unless she were to have a son. But that's up to her. For now, she is my spymaster, my new spymaster, as she is, well, looking for secrets, but the target's spymaster is disrupting schemes at the moment. I mean, after all, we're digging for dirt, which it'll be faster progress to be looking for secrets in that court, which belongs to this man, who is the Duke of Dyrkasian. But it's said that he also has Dalmatia. So that means more land to him. Like, we know that one is going to Pakistan, and the other will go to Dalmatia. His sister, however, already has trouble. Well, she's unlanded because she no longer, well, lives in Deodora. But he has come back to Rama. The children live in Rama, but not her. She's wandering around. I like to say, hey, come back. We kind of need you here. You know, don't think we have claimants for Dalmatia, but still. And also, I have a strong hook on him, which was due to fabrication. And then it makes me wonder, well, we wanted Dalmatia, and nothing more. Fortunately, there's this little girl. Grandson? They'll accept the matrilineal, but since I have a strong hook on him, I will use it. So the future Duchess of Dalmatia will be married to this fellow Bosnian grandson of mine, which he's not to stand to be governing Bosnia, but he will, well, he will be a consort to her, but what the are you talking about? His children is going to rule Dalmatia for us, for our dynasty, for more renown gain. Do it. We could, well, I still have plans to kill him in the future. You know, just get it over with. To the fair Stana, I gladly accept, because I used the hook against you. What the? Duke of Dubrovnik? Wasn't there, somebody we were betrothed to? I mean, county of Ragusa. There used to be a county of, Ragusa. How long has this been around? Wasn't there a countess? Look again. What happened to the countess? Inherited. Revoked. Ah, creation. Entirely new house. Yeah, I recall. Anyways, who's the heir? But again, we have interests in Ragusa. Because not only it's part of Croatia, but also Christiani holy site. We want it for ourselves. Yeah, we'll definitely not accept it. Not even a strong hook would convince him. I mean, after all, he's the heir to the area. But look further down. There's always that option. Bingo! Well, then again, you may not like her, looks. I mean, they say that she's ugly, but don't care. Actually, you may do care. Hang on. I got something better. You got your daughter, right? Nika? What if? What if? Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a couple of years, alright? For daughter of Nataša. Yeah. That may do the trick. Again, spreading the dynasty, and since it's a duchy level, that means more renown. Stana is very intelligent. She's not a genius, but she's very intelligent, very sophisticated on these matters. We don't get to ride an epic for at least another couple of years, fortunately. So we shall wait for Dubrovnik, for Ragusa. Who are you? I forgot what was that for, did he? Oh, that's the one from Ragusa. But it's an unpressed claim, unfortunately. Hang on. Is there a way to change that? Oh, no. It is set. I mean, you can't just change it right off the bat. There is someone we can kill, but the problem is that she's pregnant, and if it's a son, well, we have to kill that one. Then her, then him. We got a lot more murder to work, alright? We got a lot of work to do. Anyways, go for it. That was originally for Ragusa, but he was kicked out of there. His father was kicked out of there. Ducat does not exist. What do we got here, Nataša? She's uncovered a secret, held by Count... oh, him again. He plotted and schemed to murder. Well, I already have a strong hook on him, which will be useful for future plots, so... we're gonna add more to the people of interest. We know him, and her, obviously, so... now we have more people of interest. It'll be him. So we can check back on him every once in a while. And after all, he governs both that and Dalmatia. So I'm saving up my money for potential plots. If it's a son, be ready to kill them off. But we don't get to plot to murder him until June of next year, which will have a much better chance. Because we need more hooks on people, more agents. When is it coming? A couple of days. May have to go for this because, again, I have plans for assassination, so we have to get this instead of abduction. Abduction will do no good to a person you're going after. You can't just nab them and then, boom, execute. No. You're far better than this. Courtier conduct. Kazan. No. Don't use that money. He's just a courtier and an old man. Swift execution. More murder scheme power. feeling fine. Whew! 5 assassinations for Stana. Oh, it's just another daughter. Okay, good. It's just gonna inherit some county, which I believe that's in, yeah, in that area. It's not far from where, let's say, did I have a county named that? Ah, yes, Phrygia. It's not far from Phrygia. Be sure to get rid of him before he impregnates her again. Clearly, he likes, but she is a sexual, which is very odd to me. But a dwarf. Well, none of these children are born dwarfs, but we already got one set. Also, Priezda, you also have claimants. Oh, I recall that Vlatko says that he was going to leave the court. And now he's been given the Duchy of Swabia under Tezalović. Hey! 3 dukes! Miletios. Bishop Miletios. Hey, no, there's something. We'll get a strong hook on him. That's what I've been saving my money for. You're finding good key people, Nataša. That's why I voted for you. In 2 months, June 5th, get ready for the assassination plot against the Duke. So 3 dukes, 3 more renown, and a bit more progress towards reputable. Once you become reputable, then Bosnia will have to start a war of independence against Croatia. It's going to be a long while, but we need to spread the dynasty around. That's the reason why I've been interested in Dubrovnik and Dalmatia. Good timing. Anyways. Hasn't impregnated her again. Remember, once he dies, if he does, we can get to work on it, so. Okay, then how about you just look for one more secret, and if you couldn't find any, then come back to the court. We're gonna need some. Okay, so she gets this duchy where he lives now. Bulgaria. We'll get Dalmatia, who is betrothed to Priezda, who is heir to both Swabia and. Gee, I don't know about that, because firstborn. Should have picked Ivan. But it's too late, you already used your hook. Oh, by the way, where's Swabia exactly? Over there. Okay. I mean, I would love, you know, Bosnia to come to Dalmatia, but no, or Croatia for that matter, but guess not. And by the way, that's, you know, the westernmost part of Croatia kingdom. Not part of Bavaria. Venetian War, County of Siena. Sure, but I ain't coming over there. Well, actually, you're right next door, so it's a given. You'll get it. You can defeat the mercenaries. You don't need my help. You got this. for the Count's claim. Three days. Guest Isothoros. Okay, one more strong hook. Now come back here. I'm about to plot a scheme against him. Let's not pregnate her one more time, so let's get it done. And I'm in need of general assistance coming from you to help up with the intrigue further. Can be convinced, and you know, that's the Duchess herself. So hooks used. The bishop. And the guest here. Without those hooks, we would never have gotten this. It's a hell of a plan. You've done very good work, Nataša, and... oh, you're pregnant again. Good. Hope for a son. Now, don't do anything harsh. You may spend a little bit more money just to make damn sure. One second. He's the Spymaster. And not a good one at that. They're about the same skills. So. He's a very, very sinful, hunchback, disfigured man. I'm sure they probably do not get along. Well, actually, no, not really. Well, he's their mayor, so... Mayor. I was looking for what's his opinion on him. That's what I was looking for. And a weak hook will not work because he's terrified of him. Is he really that intimidating? Oh, a little bit. But that's what we know about him. We cannot screw this up this time. We've assembled quite a crew. 3 agents. That we blackmailed him to join the scheme. Even his wife. I don't care about the Venetian situation. I'm not wasting my time or money there. Oh dear, pneumonia. Don't underestimate pneumonia. Hope you can treat yourself. I could spend a little money to get me new knights. We've been lacking those lately since the Marshal was busy getting this newly conquered county under our control. I'm sure I'll know because she'll tell me what child should name her. Another daughter. And an intelligent one. Very well. Katerina. Hokmir. And, oh, you actually married her yourself. You picked her. Hunchback. That one got unlucky. 6 months. My spymaster Nataša approaches me with work a grin. My lady, this pouch contains a powder most nefarious. It's sprinkled on top of something, say, a gift for the Duke. It will leave no trace, but whoever touches it with weakness and ill humors. Well, I'd rather see a quicker death than him. I mean, he's getting more dreadful. He just did something rather bad that made him this way. After all, he's callous, so... Well, I would say he deserves a gift. Now he's not feeling well. Perhaps his high dread is what's gonna, make these people more terrified and not likely join plots. He knows that something is up. We'll do something about her when she inherits Dalmatia. Because I gotta bring this patrol. I'd rather have Ivan, it's my son, I'd rather see her betrothed to the Duchess of Dalmatia. Not the other one who's gonna get Swabia. I'd rather keep Swabia and died of pneumonia. I guess 2 children it is, but... Listen, the reason you married him in the first place was for Zahumia. We've accomplished that mission by actually taking ourselves instead of inheriting. Well, consider yourself lucky because, well, knowing that you're going to be politically informed. Herculean. That could be good for something, but hang on. What's my health? Fine. Okay, think. We know that in 4 months' time, if the plot is not discovered, he'll be gone. And then, Ragusa. You know he'll get that? We'll have to get rid of them. Huh. Should marry somebody more, good inheritable traits. That's about... Oh, wait a minute, that's Martin Yugoslav, never mind. There's a genius. Which could definitely, help you with everything else, because you are the future heir of Bosnia. You might lack diplomacy on your way, but he could help you a little bit of stewardship. I mean, look at my stewardship. It ain't the best either. But we did what we could. Go ahead. Get this one. Hopefully, genius children. Yeah, I got it all figured out what to do with the Dalmatian situation. Oh, by the way, he's also my physician, so who wants to be the new physician? That also has to be an adult. Well, you're not going to pay much money, so go find a more proper one. If there's any good. Rest in peace, Nico. Damn. Why aren't there any good ones? But pay her. One more month. Here we go. There'll be no one to stop us this time. A cask of wine. He will attend a local celebration in Rama. And I happen to know that he's a bit of a wine aficionado. I could lure him into the cellar of my cask for an exclusive tasting, and then make sure that he never walks out again. So be easy. He's dead, wound up, and soon to be forgotten. He followed me willingly, drunk on the merriment and wine, into the cellar. After many glasses of fine wine, he readily asleep and didn't even stir as I brought out a trowel and methodically bricked up the exit. Fortunately, no one seems to have noticed the queer new wall in my basement. May he rest in peace. There we go. No, you cannot fabricate a hook on her, but she'll be of use to us. Unless we arrange a new match. Well, I better start pleasing her now. She holds those two areas now. And we know Ragusa's an independent entity. But not this one. But nonetheless, when the time comes, there will be a Tezalović, but it's just the positioning's rather off. But we have formed an alliance with them. You got what you want, alright? I'm not going to be around to fabricate a hook on her. That would be up to Nataša. And her new husband, who's more than capable. But failed to realize that he's a lunatic. Lunacy is not an inheritable trait. Job done. And plus the child doesn't keep secrets, so there's no way you're going to get a hook on this person. No, 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 not like that. Think. Yes, it's a totally foreign court. It's just a thought, alright? The only way that you could please her is to send her a gift. But okay, just this once. There'll be no murder this time. And we're allies, yes. You can't sway her either. Well, I've done all I can for Dalmatia. Now, our interests will switch to Ragusa. Look one more time. Yes, is matrimonially betrothed to her. So let's take him out next. One more murder, we swear. only one willing. But I don't think it'll be enough, so we'll have to wait for events to come up. And if we can't assassinate him, then oh well. We'll try. It's a 50-50 chance, basically. But we'll have to wait for events to approve the scheme. $13 months. 11 months. Damn. Perhaps I should have waited slightly longer, or send Nataša to be looking for secrets. There's a presence in my bed, just as intensely physical as my body used to feel when I wrapped my arms around me. Yet this presence is not me. I follow chaos, but all the longing and anguish sleep behind. During the days I keep myself occupied. But here, where the memories are so vivid, there is no escape. Will this ache ever fade? My old lover is dead. Well, Syracuse, I never had a real interest in this area. The first symptoms were subtle, but I quickly put them out of my mind. Perhaps I was too scared to see the truth, yet this horrendous mark on my face, this lesson, is something I can no longer ignore. My subjects still follow my commands, but something changed how they look at me. Is that fear in their eyes? Pity? Disgust? I am sorry. Leprosy is a permanent affection, my lady, but I have methods to ease your symptoms. I think God has cursed me. Just think of all the people that I've murdered. I knew one day I'm going to get at my comeuppance, but leprosy is not a good thing to have. Sylvia, give me the best treatment that you could do. Sylvia's assistant assured that her potion had me put to sleep. Oh, how wrong she was. I could not speak normal, yet I was still aware of everything they did me. I tried to scream and thrash, but I was prisoner in my own body. The procedure seemed to last forever. The treatment was almost unpleasant as my symptoms. It seems to be effective. While I'm not fully cured, I feel much better. Oh, you actually made it worse. There's no cure for leprosy. My new bishop barely endorses me. But I'm fine. Or so to believe. Don't mind me, I'm a leopard now, so... Your rule might begin earlier than expected, Nataša. Not harm one of your descendants. Ah, shut up, you will. Yeah, that slight wound actually got my intrigue down a little. But this leprosy could kill me. I don't think I'll be around long enough to commission an epic next year. Congratulations. But anyways, hope nobody assassinates her. Don't want her to go back this way. But do not worry, all this intrigue progress that I've been doing, she gets to inherit all of this. somebody wants to kill my sister-in-law. We're not improving anything. Damn, I don't like that chance. If we fail, then perhaps Nataša will get a shot at this. Election still stands. Truce ends with him, but there's no reason for that. Missing a leg, but still a leper. No longer wounded, so I may still live a little long. Let me see. Greatly reduced disease symptoms a couple of years, but damn it. Not sure about this. Are you sure there's no one else that's to join the plot? It's a 50-50 shot, so if I fail, they may know. And if we do kill him, they may know that I'm a murderer. Let's give it a try. It's a 50 shot. It's basically a coin toss. He still lives. As my agent pushed him over the edge, his coin got stuck in a protruding piece of wall just below. Held him long enough to help arrive to save both the child and the damn candy. And if it was enough, my spineless agent got caught and confessed, naming me as the force behind the act. Damn! I've done all I can. Decree. Well, try this. Oh dear. Well, if you can't murder, well, abducting, however, will be a little bit hard because, one, they're not going to go for it. Murder attempt. They know too much. But to do that, we're going to need some agents. So start looking for somebody who wishes to cooperate. In the meantime, start making some more money again. If you don't have to kidnap anybody, well then, there's gotta be somebody rather useful. Cousin and guest. Spymaster. There might be a chance, but we can't know for certain. God dang it, huh? You really look forward too much. If we can get her on our side, then I guess abduction and then kill the boy will do. And then Ragusa will be ours. Thank you very much. Oh, and also this bishop of ours is not good. Courtier Antipatra. Just some low-born woman. I'll see it done. We're about to earn more money. That's once we promote the Bosnian culture here, and we'll start getting more taxes. Damn this leprosy. They say leprosy cannot be cured. Now I'm the leper Duchess of Bosnia. We can commission an epic now, but gonna need some money. Well, actually, that'll be easy. Extort subjects first. Hate to do that to you, but we're gonna need some extra cash. The peasants of the county of Osara seem to be doing better than what I expect from the tax I collect there. An extra contribution to my trade should do no harm. Oh, they will complain, but is that not what peasants always do? They will live through this, I'm sure of it. Why they're not grateful for what do they have? Sorry about this. Yeah, there's going to be a peasant revolt in the future. They're not going to like that. Now anyways. Let's time to start composing. I guess I'll be around to compose the second epic. Isn't that the same Vukmir? Yes. He lives in my court, but that means I have to pay this bastard again. Now sell minor titles. Got money. It has come to my attention you are selling off titles, even though I myself have been inadequately honored for my service. Indeed, considering my achievements on your behalf, a few new titles will not go amiss. Give you one level of fame, if you want to feel grand. Respected by my peers. To get them on the good side, yeah, sure. My family epic seem to be progressing well, though some lines already sound like they'll be quoted for decades to come. But Vukmir has a lot of questions about the focus of the story. It would be easier to answer if he wrote it all first. But then I could tell him what I dislike about it. And he insists he needs answers now. Should be about family history again. We're told about our great pagan ancestors from long ago. So let's just write this epic before this leprosy kills me. Matter of fact, every chance you get. Chancellor Constantinos. Now that's a good one for connections. I mean, he's in the court, so give it to him. Strong hook. Better. Husband. Why the sister-in-law? Oh yeah, he's been... Okay. I know you're a man of intrigue, but you don't need to be that paranoid. I just need you to be around to help me out with this. We may fabricate a hook on Sylvia. The word has reached me that the uh, Christian, renowned for his illuminations, is staying in town at Kotorvaros. With my family epic progressing, this might be the ideal time to think about what the pages should look like once it's all said and done. Hire the illuminator, whatever the cost. Increased chance of an exceptional epic. Nearly running out of money for this damn thing. But most importantly, look at this in front of you in the county. It is now proper Bosnia. So now let's start making money again. And it'll soon be Christiani. Even though it's going to be a slightly slower conversion because our bishop is bad at his job, but still. Mate Ninoslav is reading my family epic, so it's come together. A lot of it's not plausible, such as the part with the hermit's guidance. He tells me, on the other hand, says what the past was like. If you're already doing embellishments, why not take it as far as we can? It's important that we tell a good story, after all. We're getting close to pick up another legacy. But it's a slightly faster progress. Would it not be wonderful if Sylvia owed me, not out of fear, but out of gratitude? If I, for example, were to save her from vicious bandits while she was out traveling? Indeed, vicious bandits like the men currently waiting outside the castle gate. I would charge it with my guards at the last moment, driving them off and leaving Sylvia in a life debt to me. So simple yet so convincing. We got it, but that's going to cost us a bit. Demand payments. Alright, give them to me. Right now. Careful who you demand payment to. Oh yeah, you're from Swabia as well. And a Duke. None of you are part of this sort of thing. So there. Find us another hook. Then we'll get right down to Vukmir has taken a number of liberties in my family epic in regards of battles, warfare and battles. It makes for dramatic scenes, but I worry my marshal's been offended as he furrows his brow at a particular scene. If you could even see that through that mask. I'm almost relieved when he finally shares his thoughts. It's all nonsense, but this part with the hermit's guidance is giving me some ideas. I don't have that kind. Well, whatever inspiration can be found, we should use it. Bishop of Dubrovnik, a blind man. See that done. But that'll be the last time, okay? She's grown up now. So, one thing. We cannot murder him, but we could try to abduct him. This will be the last chance. What's wrong? Intimidated? By him, really? There's nothing intimidating about him. Unless you're talking about Alexandros. Plus the bastard's got a wheezing cough. So shut up, you're coming in. No matter what. And that includes you. Because you owe a loyalty debt to me. Oh, and you can come too. So there's a pretty good chance of that happening now. And try to look for another secret before you will switch to increase the hostile scheme power. This is our last chance. If we nab him, I'm gonna kill him outright. Once he's in my dungeon. If the plot's ever discovered, as my scheme moves closer to swift communication's key, I have an especially clever pigeon which Sylvia could use to send an urgent message to me here in Visoki, if the need arises. But how I get the bird into the castle of Ragusa. The max is 85 and so is this, so it's too risky. Not spending my money on that. An excellent epic. It's completed my family epic, and what a glorious chronicle it composes. It has high drama, moral commentaries, intense duels. Everything my family's fortune is there. Even the part with the hermit's guidance, seemingly so far-fetched, has become a touching moment outlining the destiny of my house. 75 renown. Now it's time for another legacy. We already have this, but what do we need? Unless you want to save up for this. This next one. Unless you want to have better guests. But I would honestly go for this. We're not a fighting dynasty. There's no need for that. But we would love to have good traits in our family. Known for its intelligence, strength, and beauty. Depending on the branch of family you follow. And you are my friend now. But I am not ready to die yet. There's one more thing left to do. Abduct Hippolytos, and then kill him outright. Just to make damn sure that it stays with Nataša. Cultural bonds. Sure. He's the marshal. Where does he went? Low. But he can be convinced otherwise. Take the cheaper option. No. He's just joined the plot too. Barely make any money. Oh dear. Oh, she didn't get, you know, the lover's box. Those were the ones that were supposed to get Ragusa, but they created the Duchy of Dubrovnik, but we haven't looked back on the whole Dalmatian situation. Oh, she'll be a little difficult to deal with in the future. Question is, who's her guardian? Someone who's clearly not into intrigue. "6 months, and I hope nobody discovers this plot." Can't afford to screw it up this time. No, not him! Okay, come back. That's enough secrets. Just need you to support this game, even though it's already at the max, but it's just to make damn sure. It's probably more effective Spymaster than my old cousin who has since passed. He might die a raving lunatic soon. Then you would have to get remarried again. But that'll be at your behest, Nataša. Claim on Crusader Dubrovnik. Yeah. That's the reason why we have to get rid of Hippolytus. Which, by the way, they created their new cadet branch for themselves. Here we go. Docked underway. A perfect opportunity has presented itself. Hippolytus will be traveled from the castle to the nearby town. There are never any guards. Must he think himself safe? Just got married. Man has a wheezing cough, but this could be our only chance. It's the perfect time to strike. Before Hippolytus even knew what was happening, my agents had him. He's finally in my hands. Hope he likes his new quarters because, well, what's the heir's health like? Oh, he's gonna be around for long, but what if we were to put you in a dungeon? I mean, they already hate my guts enough, so just wondering what it'll do to itself. It'll become poor. It would be easier just to execute him. So it won't be able to impregnate his wife. And then it will go to him. Yeah, sorry about all this. Nothing personal. It's just business. If I were to execute him, I'll just get the dread, but he won't like it, and neither is his family. And I won't be a known murderer, at least it's not an assassination. And if you want to negotiate for his release, your money is not welcome here for once. Let's get back to normal life. At least for the last few times, so let's just be content with ourselves. Raise a little money and let's go hunt and feast one last time. Even if I'm missing a leg. It's been a while since I had a look at this. And I'll keep up with the skullduggery focus. Probably all the way to the end of my life, so we'll get this perk. Highly doubt I'll live that long, but still. Done great work. $6,700. Sure, do it. I'll get rid of all of my stress. Never had a mental break during my entire life. The woods is truly the mantle of the poor. But as the war flees in panic from forging peasants, I feel my patience is wearing thin. Sure, there must be better things to do in bubble vats than picking roots and mushrooms. Oh dear. Okay, a generous donation should keep them away long. Devoted servant. Never too much of a pious person yourself, 'cause you know the things that I do. So basically we've got Ragusa and Dalmatia locked down. At least as far as we're concerned. No, they're not fighting each other. Oh, here we go. No! I mean, I would execute him right now, but, it can wait. He's never going to survive the dungeon in these kind of conditions, especially that condition that he has with. Right to inform you that my wife has eloped with your son, Duke Vlatko. Let me be frank, this is a grave insult and a stain of your family's honor. If the happy couple seeks refuge at Visoki, I trust you will teach them a lesson. Count of Wurtemberg marries his princess who is... What the hell? What do you like about her? Let go, you two-timed bastard. And he's been excommunicated for his efforts. Okay, but I'm 60 years old, still feeling fine. But once this expires in a year's time, which is on September 11th, which, by the way, that's my birthday, people. Let's have a feast. Possibly one last time for my life. I know Nataša's reign's going to be starting a little late, but she will continue. She will carry on my legacy of intrigue, not necessarily the whole stewardship. One plate of food is replaced by the next. My vassal Count Vlatko goes on and on about tax laws, and that's how he solves that mess. Sure, I'm not boring you, my lady. He's an elector, so I think it would be better to please him. Need to lose more stress that way. Though there are many ways which we do not get along, I must confess that my husband's done a very good job on my feast. Farad showed that if the food arrives on time, guests are all seen in the right place, everyone seems content. Next. Sir. No stress. Level-headed. And I hope Nataša better be level-headed, as I am. Not a famous reveler yet. Yeah, why don't you spend your money on a feast? I would come. I would. Just don't mind me being a sick old leper. Just thinking in my head. Look back on Ragusa again. With him in my dungeon, and will die in my dungeon. You've imprisoned Duke Vlatko for his crimes of excommunication. But does he warrant revoking title by you? Anyways, trying to think regarding Ragusa. We know the man doesn't like me, and he's going to be around for a while. So, once he's gone, Petros, just wait a couple of years. Just by what you think of me. Oh, about what? Oh, the Dalmatians are at it again. Well, you got backup. No need to rush. A feast and a court of Banja Luka. Hopefully we get to know each other a bit better. I'd love to befriend you, so you can vote for Nataša. These are all his locals, me included. Don't. Alright, we're friends now. Question is, will you vote for Nataša? But instead you vote for my son Ivan. Pregnant again. It's almost like you have the chase trait. Very well, my friend. Or maybe she's just not into men as she used to, and she's more into women, figuring that she's a bisexual. Fine by me. Oh! I just had to pop my neck a bit. Hurry up and die. Still feeling fine. But is it worth it to lose another limb to get this next treatment? I mean, I'm ready to pass. I can die happy now. But the thing is Zahumia and Pagamir will be the ones to get away. The rest will go to Nataša. Hence the reason why I'm in no rush into switching to Confederate partition because, well, there is no reason to. Because it's elective. Anyways. Oh, a grandson. But he would do, but here's the deal. I mean, yeah, they'll get it and have their own dynasty over in Ragusa. And we know there will be others in Dalmatia. Now we got a grandson who's comely and quick. He got the comely part out of nowhere, but he does not have much of the mother's smarts. Think of the name. That we do not typically see in Stepan. Stipe. Thinking about executing him. Because my treatment's about to expire. On September 11th. My birthday. My real life birthday. Me. Lord Master. Time for another treatment. And you say that I'm feeling fine. Well, that was from the wounded part. But let's take it easy, alright? What happened back there was just... on Sansel. So bring me a concoction made from buckthorn and senna. I at first thought the potion was ineffectual, but later it seemed I felt a churning in my bowels which sent me running to the privy. As I howled in anguish, she assured me that the foulness was expelled by my feces. In the end, the cleansing was just what I needed. Now the worst of my symptoms alleviated, and the world seemed a little brighter. Okay, looks like I'll be around for a little longer. Okay, tell you what. After we get this one more perk, we'll go for that one, then at least have a little bit of cultural fascination. Like, go for scholarship. Or go back to foreign affairs and just, I don't know, pick up this trade a bit. If you can live. Can't say that I blame him. He's the delicate one. I guess I'll be around a little bit longer than I expected. Been here for 19 years? I don't even remember what crime you've committed. But you got money, so get out of here. You've been here for too long. Peasant revolt. Never pregnant because she's not present. I think we may have to kill him off next. Again, the Dalmatian businesses. So we got it all handled. Now, it was dead Joe War, so it doesn't lose a claim, it's just she lost her pride. What should I save my money for? So, particularly just invest in the lands that your Nataša will inherit. Like more of these. Just need more taxation because she lacks stewardship, so let's just get it prepared for it. Yeah, you got no reason to be here. That's two husbands I outlived. Well, time to remarry again. You. Barely. Don't mind me, I'm a leper. So one more intrigue perk and I don't know if I want faster cultural fascination progress, but which seems a little far-fetched on what we want. And then that would be the third one that I will get. Whereas we're still falling behind on barracks. These two. Well, we're not a military intensive area. We're just trying to find a fastest way to get our renown up, so we can be reputable. And then we'll eventually fight for the Bosnian War of Independence against Greater Croatia. Serbia lost Belgrade. Help's not doing poor yet. Whereas your humor's a balance, because you got a good trait that'll give you more health to you. Sure, her rule may begin late in her life, but she will have a lot of perks by then. She should be a scheming type, I hope. Here we go. So you start over here in the alley. Just wipe them out. Again, since Nataša still has not been, inherited yet, but we could go for a groom for role to pick up additional extra skill points for her. So let's go back to foreign affairs. In 2 years' time, I'm still the Chancellor, so yeah, we could definitely get it done. What do you mean 2 months? Yeah, that was long ago. It was relevant then. That was back in the Anatolia area. I would love to have Ragusa for ourselves. Now he's ill. And malnourished. He's definitely going to be dead in dungeon. No need to execute him. He'll be good as dead. Have that option again. Of course, Ribbonic too. Anything that helps with the taxation. Just to get it ready for Nataša. Since there won't be much taxation on her due to the lack of her stewardship. I was never the realm's Spymaster, but I've always been Chancellor. But at least I go back to what I knew best. But we could still definitely take out the Duke of Ragusa. So he takes over. If the patrol was made official, because he could change his mind. And he's a rather dangerous man, so it's best not to cross him. But save up your money. If you're going to be assassinating him, you're going to need a bunch of people with hooks. Especially those with strong hooks. 6 of them. Lots of family members and a few from foreign realms. You murdered Martininoslav? Which one was he? The dwarf. Never knew him. But all these murder secrets of what I've done. And I would get rid of you too, but I'll let Nataša do it when she takes over. Well, looks like my time's going to be coming soon. In fact, we're moving up the timetable. Wow. In case if it were ever to be discovered, well, we can bribe a few, but... Oh, you're available. Good. And there are some that refuse to do it, but... I want everyone available. Here's the mother. It's available, but... guess we cannot use it at this time. Fair enough. Like if it were ever discovered, then bribe him. Moving up the timetable. When the time comes, execute him immediately, unless he dies. He's near death. Well, I've spoken. Just need to hold on, alright? Just 17 more months, and I'll pick up this perk just to benefit Nataša a little bit more. It's too risky. Don't need to spend money on that. I'd save up the money for whatever Nataša's gonna inherit. Of course, his guest. Good to know. So from Dalmatia to Ragusa, that's what our interest is going to be. Not anywhere beyond that. I won't be around to write one more epic to my name. To our family's name. With Duke Cosmo's diligent administration of my household finances, there is more gold at the end of the season than expected. Not sure what it would best to use, wife. What's our development in Rama? I haven't really looked at it. Has it always been the same? No, it's 13. Has a bit of a slow growth. Invest the money in a local area. In fact, it's more developed than in Pagania. Some are a bit behind, but we're starting to catch up, even though obviously Dalmatian Coast, the Lake of Dalmatian Coast. Spymaster's joining. Plush and exotic carpet. Plush, vibrant, and soft. As the first light of dawn, a merchant presents me with exquisite carpet in hopes of good fortune. Future relations. As I marvel at the fine weave, I am struck by a thought. When did carpet like this muffle the treading of feet, even conceal the steps of a bumbling agent? He'll be honored by such a gift. He accepts it. Moron. Tyranny. Hang on. Damn. Can't wait to end this episode soon. It's really getting to my ear, but do not worry. We'll end this episode very soon. I'm actually going to cut it slightly short. These Shah's tasks which are impossible to complete. These ambitious, just test them. Execute the order. Now. He's burned at the stake. Now my agents scheduled a journey for Duke Alexandros, which will take them through the dark woods. All that is missing is a band of thugs that will tragically slay them in a highbury gone wrong. I can already imagine blood seeping through the dark soil. Oh, the woods can be such a dangerous place. He's left this world, sent off by a bandit's blade. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Alexandros was tragically slain in a melee. The bandits are hunted by all, and now no one even suspects my involvement. Now you're the new ruler. And do not break this betrothal. And I know you'll never have good relations with me, but you and I are going to work together. Alright? And as for this Duchess, now 12, I mean, I still kind of want to, you know, break the patrol and put the women in, but is it really the Suabia situation? You were excommunicated. Still are, in fact. That's right, nothing. 7 months. Secret exposed. It's shunned in our faith when it comes to such marital affairs. Although, to be fair, why the development has not catch up compared to Crusaders, because a part of that is due to pastoral isolation. You know where your position is secure to inherit everything. It's just you will continue on the legacy of Intrigue, to keep everybody in line. So now we enter the new century, in the year of our Lord 1000. Let's see if I can just get this trait. Good. Alright. Let's see it. I saw it. Just hang on. Her intrigue skills increased by 2. And therefore, 22 to start off with. Once her reign begins, I shall have even more intrigue by then. Dude, never commit suicide. Remember what happened in the Indian series? It'll knock you down on the level of splendor. So we will leave this episode on that note. Because in the next episode, the great Bond Duchess, whatever you want to call her, Stana, will die off due to leprosy. Nataša will take over, finally. She doesn't have much children, but, well, we got, Ragusa, and we got Dalmatia. And it will be under our dynasty, regardless who goes to what. And since, you know, he's the Duke of Swabia and whatnot, it kind of makes you wonder, will it go to Croatia, which will be good, and not Byzantine Empire? But, one thing's for certain. Be more concerned about Ragusa than with Dalmatia. For now, just spend your last living months or years spending money to invest more in this realm. Hell, build a city or temple or two. I don't know, take your pick. there's plenty of land. Especially what's set to inherit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say this. It's been a really great series for Bosnia, but it's going to get a little bit better. We're not quite there to reputable yet, so remember, once we've become a reputable reputation, then we will have to fight for the Bosnian War of Independence against Croatia or anyone else for that matter. And then the Kingdom of Bosnia will be formed on this century. This will be the Bosnian century for us, Tezalović. But until then, so long for now.